What's up, Taurus? Welcome to your September reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages may come through for you guys for the month ahead, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for you. I hope that you're doing well. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And if you want to follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. Let's get right into this reading, Taurus, and see what's going on in Virgo season, as well as a little bit of Libra season. September. Alright, what's going on in the month of September for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What's happening for Taurus? Show me clearly. Okay, ooh, sheesh, we got the starfish, we have the crow, and we have the cobra. Instantly, I'm picking up on the energy from you, Taurus, where you're learning to trust your intuition more. You've had doubts about it in the past. You've second-guessed your intuition in the past. You've given people benefit of the doubt. You have doubted yourself and put your trust in other people's hands when you know we probably shouldn't have. But something that you're working on is learning to trust your instincts when something feels off or even when something feels right. You're really tuning in to your abilities. You guys have psychic abilities. Everybody does. But if you're open to it, the more that you're able to tune in and strengthen that muscle. And the crow is all about self-study and learning more about yourself, even learning more about your heritage, where you come from, your lineage, your ancestors. Perhaps there's an ancestor or family members that people that you're related to have been gifted, or they were healers, or they were intuitives, and maybe you're finding that out, that you have your own gifts and abilities. Maybe you're dibble-dabbling into the tarot, astrology, oracle cards, whatnot. Maybe that's something that interests you, but this is such a cool vibe, and I'm loving this for you. And it seems like, you know, you're looking into learning more, like higher wisdom, higher knowledge, higher information. You want to learn. You have a curious mind in, I was about to say Scorpio season. Weird. Maybe this is going to tie in for the next few months. But September, not Scorpio. Maybe you have Scorpio placements. In the month of September, I really feel like you're going to be opening yourself up more to those things, and you're going to be blown away. Okay, you're learning to trust yourself. Cobra is all about learning and growing. You could be seeking out a mentor. You could be seeking out some sort of teacher. Again, it's about learning and higher knowledge. So September is going to be a month. Maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you're studying something new. Maybe you are learning a new skill. Something that you were once insecure about or you had doubts about. That's the starfish, where it's about having doubts and not fully believing or fully trusting yourself. That's what's changing this month. Where at the end of the month, you're going to be able to trust yourself to the fullest. So really cool energy. I'm liking it so far. We're going to jump right in and pull some tarot messages and see what Spirit wants you to know. All right, what's going on for Taurus? Please show me clearly what is happening. Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in September 2022. What do my Taurians need to know? Ten of Wands coming out with the Sun. Ooh. Ace of Pentacles, awesome. And what else we got? Magician. I don't know why I sang. We also have Justice, King of Wands, Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You are also working through, like, I want to say for some, and this isn't going to apply for everyone, some of you are overcoming like your anxiety or like social anxiety, or like maybe you really struggled in crowds or group settings and you've been really fearful of like what people think of you or how people perceive you. You don't want to make the wrong first impression. You overthink, like when you meet new people at the end of the day or whatever, you come back home, you're alone, you're like, oh my God, I hope I didn't say something stupid, or what if they think I'm a fool? What if they think I'm an idiot? What if they think I'm weird? You know, you may have been some of you may have really struggled with that. I think that's what's changing. That's what's changing this month. I see here with the King of Wands, you're gaining a lot more confidence, where you're becoming more like self-assured and confident within yourself, where you're not really seeking external validation to make you feel good about yourself. Like in the past and even recent past, even currently, that could be something that you really struggle with, right? Ten of Wands representing struggles. And the sun is how we are being perceived, how we show up, right? Sun illuminates all. So when you are in the spotlight, you kind of want to crawl and hide, or you know, not be so in the spotlight. I'm struggling with my words all of a sudden. Mercury retrograde, y'all. Mercury retrograde is just around the corner. I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. But yeah, you maybe have struggled with being in the spotlight or being in the center of attention because you were really afraid of like people's perception of you. But you know what? Number one, that's out of your control. You can't control how people perceive you. You can only control how you perceive yourself. And also number two, it's none of your business what people think of you. Whether people love you or hate you, honestly, why does it matter? As long as you like yourself, like, who really gives a fuck what people think? Like, if people want to hate, let them hate. If people want to support you and love you, let them do that. Like, it has nothing to do with you. It's more of a reflection of themselves. If people want to judge you for being fun and being authentic, let them judge you. At least you're original and not a carbon copy and trying to pretend to be someone that you're not. Like, I really feel like in September, you're stepping into your authenticity and you aren't being so afraid to be yourself. You're not watering yourself down. You're really like stepping into such confidence, and it's really attractive. Like, people are seeing you in different ways and like a different light, and you're having more fun. You're being more playful. You're being more in tune with like your center, your soul, who you're supposed to be. It's kind of like you had to unravel a little bit of those layers to get to your inner core and reconnect with your own values and what matters to you as a person, right? So this is just awesome. I really love that you're really just like turning things around for you. I do see, yeah. So in September, there might be some struggles, or you maybe have been struggling a little bit. You've had a lot on your plate. You've had a lot on your mind, and it's just been intense at times. But your hard work, your hard effort is paying off, because this is just what's around the corner. This is beautiful. This is amazing. You're going to be feeling so happy, so fulfilled, and like, I just feel like a bunch of doors are opening up for you, and you're working your magic. You're co-creating with the universe to make things turn in your favor. Literally, in justice, the tide is turning. So you are working with the universe, and you're not resisting the change. You're really stepping into such power. I love it. Oh my gosh, I really do. I really think Virgo season is going to be positive for you. It's been positive for you, and it's going to get even better as the weeks go on. Even heading into Libra season is going to be hella nice for you. Lots of learning curves that you're going through, but you're learning to trust yourself more. You're learning to trust your judgment. You're learning to listen to your intuition, and you're just feeling more positive, more optimistic about where you're headed, where you're going, and like, I just love that for you. There are a few things that you got to work through releasing, probably just due to your own thoughts and worries / insecurities / judgments that you have on yourself. You know, we always tend to be our own worst critic. We are hardest on ourselves. We notice our own flaws, whereas other people wouldn't even recognize it or see it as a mistake or something that you should change. Like, you know, we do tend to beat ourselves up the worst. And so then we assume that everybody else sees our flaws and everybody else sees the things that we see about ourselves, but actually that's not true. And if as soon as you start to really just stand strong and confident and like just own your energy, like that's where you start feeling more empowered and more confident, and like not in a cocky way either, not in like being an egotistical asshole or like being so full of yourself and just like, oh my god, like lower down your ego. Like, it's not like in that kind of way. Not at all. Like, you're doing this but like in a humble way, but you're not watering yourself down or shrinking yourself. You're really just like stepping into who you're supposed to be. Like, it's just wow. I have no other words, y'all. I have no other words. So I think we're gonna do some clarifying. So let's take a look into this 10 of Wands and see like what is it that you need to work through, what is it that you're holding on to that you're needing to release. There is some sort of cycle that is coming to an end, which is coming to a close, which is good. So lessons being learned. Love that, right? Which we were talking about with the Cobra. Tell me about the 10 of Wands for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in September 2022. Tell me about the Ten of Wands for Taurus. Show me clearly. Four of Wands. Oh, you're going to get a break really soon. Like, just around the corner. I feel like in September, you're going to be taking a break. Or there's going to be some time for you to catch your breath. For you to rest. Like, you're reaching a checkpoint. We also have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I'm feeling like right now, you're reaching this point where you're going to need to slow down and take a break. Take a rest. Oh, yeah. You might need to drop a few things. And you might just have to miss out or sit a few things aside / like sit out on a few things or a few opportunities that might come in that you're not that fond about. You might want to just miss out on it. Or like, let's say maybe there's someone that invites you out, but you don't really jive with that person. Yeah, they're okay, but like they're not really your cup of tea. So you might like turn them down. You might reject their offer to put yourself first. I am kind of seeing like if you're scheduled and really nothing else is coming out. We also have the Ace of Cups at the bottom though. You may have a really busy schedule in September, and there might be a few things that come up where you're able to drop some of those, you know, appointments, get-togethers, things that you maybe had planned that you might actually just like drop from your schedule for Pentacles reverse. So I kind of am seeing like some of you have a lot on your plate, you're juggling a lot, and there's just a few things that, you know, you might cancel on or turn down or reject because you need a break and you need some time to just like catch your breath and take a moment to yourself. So I am kind of picking up like for some of you, that's what's needed in September, or that's something that you've been thinking about doing, or it's a sign that maybe even you don't plan for it necessarily, but there might be things that come up that get canceled or delayed or postponed. That is the energy of the Ace of Pentacles. Can talk about delays, and Mercury retrograde definitely brings that up to the table. So just keep that in mind. Some things might not go according to plan, but that's all good. Like, let's say that maybe you have plans to go travel. Maybe your flight gets delayed, or you have to reschedule, or you have to rebook something. Like, it's all happening in divine timing. And with the Four of Pentacles coming out reverse, it's really recommending just like let go and be flexible and let things happen. Like, if things don't go according to plan, it's happening for a bigger reason. Although annoying, sucky, frustrating, or in a way, blessing in disguise. You ever like make plans with someone, and then like the day of the plans, you're not really in the mood, or maybe you're just not really feeling it, you're not feeling too well, and then they cancel on you. You're like, oh my god, like I'm not even sad that they canceled, because I was kind of hoping that they would cancel, or I was kind of hoping that you know. So it's kind of like that you might experience some situations like that in September that kind of just like lessen the load. So that's not bad at all. All right, let's see what else is going on for you. Let's take a look into kind of like your fears, your worries, this Nine of Swords. What is this about for Taurus? Tell me about the Nine of Swords for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on? What's on your mind? What's in your head? How can we ease your stress, your anxiousness, your worries? Tell me about the Nine of Swords for Taurus. What's this Nine of Swords about for Taurus? There's someone that you could be overthinking about. Could be even in relation to something from your past. You won't be overthinking about it much longer. Wheel of Fortune coming out. So that's good to see. The tides are turning, which is what we were saying with Justice. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. You want me to take this? Yes? Okay. Hermit. Oh, yeah. Virgo energy. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Tell me the Nine of Swords. We have... what do we have here? Queen of Swords reverse. Okay. You feel a little edgy, Taurus. I gotta be real with you. Four of Cups at the bottom, High Priestess, Five of Swords. You being a little edgy. So this is what I'm seeing here. It's like I'm kind of picking up with the Hermit, the Five of Pentacles, even a little bit of this Queen of Swords reverse. Like, you're kind of clarifying this Nine of Swords, this anxiousness, this restlessness, you feeling really in your head. Be mindful of like isolating yourself. There might be a time in September, or some moments in September, where you want to just like completely isolate yourself and be alone. And like, that's not a bad thing, right? We all need our alone time. We all need space. We all need time to just like decompress, have some downtime, reconnect with ourselves. But it almost seems like you're doing that because you're in a shitty mood. With this Queen of Swords reversed, like, you're just, like, in a bitch mood, you're not having it, people are getting on your nerves, you're overthinking things, like, you just got to get back in tune with yourself, right, to get back on track, right, with that Wheel of Fortune, and kind of, like, get back to you. So I am seeing that, but, like, why, where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? You might be okay, so this is where I'm getting some downloads, y'all, where perhaps Five of Pentacles, you and another person might not be on speaking terms, or you guys are kind of at odds, like maybe someone has their back turned towards you, or someone's been like kind of ghosting you or ignoring you, someone's giving you the cold shoulder, and that has you overthinking, like, what did I do wrong? Is it something I said? I didn't want to offend them, like, what did I do here? Maybe someone canceled plans on you unexpectedly, or ghosted you, or just like kind of their energy has kind of changed. Like, I do feel like there's this energy where someone has shifted, or someone has kind of like switched up all of a sudden unexpectedly, and it has you overthinking, or vice versa. Someone maybe feels that way about you. Maybe you're going through it, you're going through your own issues, and you kind of isolate yourself, and there's someone who feels kind of distant from you, and they're wondering, like, is Taurus mad at me? Like, that could be another way that we take this, right? So just keep that in mind. Let's take a look into the Seven of Wands. Try the Seven of Wands for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Four of Cups, this did try to come out, so we'll keep it. Four of Cups. Time the four. Oh, no, nope. The Seven of Wands. Temperance. Damn, these cards are talking. Death. Seven of Wands for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in September 2022. Can you tell me about... Thank you. King of Pentacles. Anything else regarding the Seven of Wands? These cards are flying. Ten of Cups coming right out. Okay. So these cards like this. Hold on, they're backwards, y'all. So this is kind of like your current energy. Again, like I was saying, like, you might not be feeling right, either this is right now or sometime throughout September, where you're kind of feeling a bit off balance. Like I said, maybe you're carrying on a lot, you have a lot of responsibilities that you're trying to juggle, you're feeling just unsatisfied with current circumstances of life, maybe you're feeling a little restless, anxious, or scared about the future, feeling some doubts, insecurities, just kind of getting in your head. Having lack of trust, right? Not being able to see the full picture right now. Feeling like maybe you're not fitting in or belonging, like for those that maybe have gone back to school, university, starting a new job, maybe you're feeling like you don't really fit in, or you haven't really found the right people to surround yourself with, and you're just kind of feeling like, damn, this sucks. So kind of a bit of a suckier energy, but then it seems like you're getting back on your bullshit. Temperance and Death. Okay, so that kind of stank attitude seems to shift very quickly for you. And before you know it, this is Scorpio and Sag energy. Before you know it, you're back on your A game. You're back on your bullshit. You're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling back and confident within yourself. You had a slip up. You had a moment where maybe you fell back into old ways, old thinking patterns. But this is all part of the learning and growing experience, right? Even if you've come a long way, there's still going to be some temporary setbacks. You may still have a bit of a hiccup from time to time. That's all good. It's part of the whole growth experience. And I see like you're bouncing back from that energy. So that's good, right? That's really good to see. And then that's where things are starting to shift for you, right? With that Sun, that Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, Justice. So let's take a look into Justice, right? Because that's where the shift begins. This reading is like all scattered the way I'm shuffling these cards, but whatever. Tell me about Justice for Taurus. I was about to call you Libra. Tell me about Justice for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in September 2022. Tell me about Justice for Taurus. Ten of Swords. Ooh, some of you. Hold on. Can I just pick this up? Some of you, you're getting news that someone you had a real bad, nasty, ugly fallout with, they're getting their karma. They're getting what they deserve. Let's see. Tell me this Justice energy. Six of Cups reversed. Straight up. Someone you have some bad experiences with, or bad history with, bad blood, bad feels. Someone left a bad taste in your mouth. Overall bad vibes, right? Well, wrongs will be written right. I don't know why I said it like that. Hierophant, you've learned from those experiences. Yeah. And 6 of Wands. Anything else? And 6 of Pentacles. Wow, things are really being brought into balance for you. And for others, not so much. We have 6, 6, 6. Don't worry. No, it's not the devil. Don't you worry about that. It's the devil. Satan's come through in this reading. Oh, the fact I've had comments like that is actually funny. But, you know, the devil. Ooh, the cards are the devil. Okay. Some people say that. And you know what? Hey, if that's your opinion, cool. I don't really care. We have 3 6s out here. Don't worry. There's no Satan here. We cleanse our energy. We're protected up in here. My spirit guides do not come here to play, okay? Anyways, clarifying justice. Things are being brought into balance. Wrongdoings, betrayals, endings, people who did not treat you with respect, who hurt you, who played you, lied, manipulated, so on and so on and so on. We can go on and on and on. But any bad shit that happened to you, that's being rewritten, okay? Justice is being served. September, and even heading into Libra season, I gotta specify, heading into Libra season, that's where scales are really gonna start balancing, right? You've proven that you've learned from your past. As Taurus energy showing up here with the Hierophant, you have learned from these past experiences. You've learned your lesson, and you've shown that, right? And it shows in this reading. You've really evolved. You've really grown, Taurus. And you're actively trying to be a better person and help out when you can, and like just make a difference in this life, right? Whether people love you for it, support you, or they don't. You don't really care. You're gonna stay true to you, and things are really turning around in your favor. And as that's happening, those who haven't learned from the past, those who have caused you pain and misery, and they haven't learned from their mistakes, they haven't taken accountability or responsibility for where they messed up, and you know, people who have actively chosen not to work on themselves or become a better person, or people who have done the same thing to you and many other people, well, that's coming back to bite them in the ass. It always does. What goes around comes around, and your karma is that you're getting what you deserve because of what you put out. And same with whatever these people that they put out, they're getting back to them. So you're getting a taste of your own medicine, they're getting a taste of theirs. If your medicine has been good vibes and healing, and you've been actively trying to be a better person, then that's your medicine. Beautiful, amazing, right? If you've been a shitty person, well, that's going to be your medicine, right? You're going to get a little taste of that. I don't think you have been, but hey, you never know who's watching. Are you naughty or nice, Taurus? Are you naughty or nice? I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I know you guys are angels. Are you really? Are you really? I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking around. I'm in a funny mood today. It's good vibes, though. Nah, but like, scales are balancing out for you, and yeah, it just feels like you're really stepping into your power, your strength, your confidence. New doors are opening up for you. You're feeling really positive. Like, do I need to clarify the sun? The Ace of Pentacles, whatever that's coming in that you're manifesting here, that you've planted these seeds. I gotta tell you, you planted these seeds while back, like months, if not maybe even years. This has been a slow, ongoing process, but it's happening. It's coming to your life. It's solidifying, and you're starting to see this grow. And you're excited. You're really excited for the future. And you should be, because there's a lot that has yet to come. You're in the early stages. Whatever that's starting up in September or starting to grow, this is in the early stages. Could you even imagine what's like a year from now of where you're going to be? You're already headed down a really good path, and things are looking up for you, and things are finally being brought into balance. You're feeling more confident. So could you even imagine where your life is going to be 1 year from now, 6 months from now? You're going to be blown. Your mind will be blown with how much is going to change in a positive way, because you've learned your lesson. You've done the work. You've put in the effort. And now, Spirit's saying in September, you can take a break. take some time out to rest. Take a break. You know, if you gotta cancel on some plans, you gotta cancel on some plans. You gotta disconnect for a little bit to get back in tune with you, because maybe there's a little bit of a setback, or you're kind of falling back into old ways, old patterns. That's all good. Listen to yourself. But besides that, like, things are balancing out for you, and it's looking really good. All right, so I think we'll leave the reading there. I don't have time to pull you any fairy cards, but that's all good. I think that's all Spirit wanted you to know. So Taurus, if this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you want to follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. And if you wish to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.